pour myself some of the Cara.
Let's try.
This one's kind of interesting because it's a white Portuguese wine, and I was hoping that it was going to use the grapes that are kind of known in like either sherry or white port, but no, these are all very unique grapes from Portugal.
Ow. Yikes.
Mine is last.
She had me. I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's give this thing a look-see.
Which one? This one here.
So you're on the Cara. All right. Now this one's it's pretty pale, but it's also looking, more on that kind of yellow, almost gold. It's very clear.
Yep.
So let's give that thing a swirl. See how our legs are. Those are coming down. Yeah. Okay. I'd probably put this thing at maybe a 12.5 on the alcohol.
Does the glass matter? Like if
no, like all your glasses will have the same kind of viscosity of the water to alcohol ratio. It's just a matter of if depending on what it was run through, especially if there's maybe some either detergent or like rinse agent still on the glass, that'll kind of affect it until those things kind of get cleared off. But okay, so let's give this thing another swirl and let's give it a sniff.
Citrusy. I might just sip the water.
So, what are people smelling on this?
Citrus.
Okay.
It's really mild.
Maybe some honey, peach.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the honey and that kind of stone fruit, or it's like kind of peach, kind of apricot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give this thing a taste. First night or first one. Cheers.
Not pretty good. Very light.
It's kind of weird. It's different than
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ones I've had at home.
Yeah, that is definitely more on that.
Apricot flavor in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm definitely getting a lot, almost like dried Turkish apricot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sourness. Sour.
Yeah, that honey. I don't think it's present in it was present on the nose, but not so much on the taste. And especially if you're smelling honey, you would be expecting a little bit more, almost like sweetness. And this thing's dry.
I really like this one, Jago.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely an interesting little blend.
It's like a Spanish trio at Costco.
All right. Well, let's try it with a couple of different things. Like me, from my my monthly cheese board that I get from Murray's. This time around, they had actually given me a nice little thing of honey.
Really?
From German basswood.
I got a cheese advent calendar from Aldi. Kind of looking forward to trying that out.
I think the problem with, well, and maybe it's different this time around, but I had heard that the advent calendars from Aldi, not the wine and I think the cheese too, is that they start to repeat. So you might have a cheese on the 2nd, but then all of a sudden the same cheese will come around on like the 15th.
Yeah, the cheese one is only 8 different cheeses, so they each repeat 3 times. The wine one, everything is unique.
Okay. And yeah, that Murray cheese board. I've been getting some weird cheeses.
Really?
Yeah, though there's also been a couple of failures that they were just a big round loaf of feet. Yeah, like it was just like if you wanted to distill, like sweaty feet into a cheese, that was it.
What? The tortilla?
The tortilla works with this. And what was in that? I thought I heard Tex-Mex. So is it green chili?
No. It's not Tex-Mex at all.
Oh.
My best friend, when offered Spanish tortilla on her first night in Spain, was thinking the bread tortilla, but
it's like an omelet.
It's like an omelet.
Okay.
It's potatoes and eggs, and you cook it, in a skillet, trying not to brown it, and you put a plate on it, you flip it over, and then you slide it back into the skillet.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this something you've done before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds complicated.
That's the scariest part. So, I don't know. I think like every culture has some kind of dumpling, whether it's a pierogi or dumplings or raviolis or things like that, and every culture has some type of frittata sort of thing with either pasta or potatoes, and that's the Spanish version.
Okay. So what's everyone think of this wine? It is very unique.
It's good with the tortilla.
Mhm.
Got really light, dry flavor.
But it definitely needs something more mild. It's not going to go up against something with like really strong flavors.
Like the chorizo.
It's pretty good with the shrimp.
In the olive, I think this is a good olive one.
Good olive wine.
It's an all-around good wine.
I think that's why I kind of recommended the well, again, because of it being Spanish and Portuguese, was the Castelvetrano olives.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, because they had that hint of green, but they're very buttery, almost like avocado.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to go to the wine store to get this, if I get a Pinot Grigio, I kind of know what a Pinot Grigio is. What would I be looking for this one? Just anything white from Portugal kind of a thing? It's a blend. So.
Yeah. So it's just going to be white, like white wine from Portugal. Because as soon as you start to see, just white or red wine or red, you just think that it's going to be a blend of stuff. And like I said, the varietals that were in this are kind of the first, again, well, all the Portuguese names are they don't even give you a hint as to what they really are. Like even for the Portuguese red that we have, which is the Barcelos, there's at least one of the varietals that's in that, which is the smallest amount, which is the Tinto Roriz or Roriz. That is Portuguese for Tempranillo. But if you actually look at like all of the ones that make up port, like port from Portugal, like one of the main grapes that's in that is a grape called Touriga Nacional. And that's a grape that you really don't find outside of there.